here tonight at Masterpiece Miniatures headquarters. We're going to play a 2,000 point tournament list versus tournament list. Blades of Khorne versus the Grand Host of Nagash. We're going to be doing total conquest. We're easing our deployment a little bit so we don't spend an hour measuring. We're just going to do it diagonally, 9 inches behind. The objectives are set, the terrain is set. Let's look at the armies. Alright, this mess is the Grand Host of Nagash. It's going to be led by a Vampire Lord with Flying Horror. We got Manfred, the Mortarch of Night, providing flanking support with his 4 Morghast Harbingers. We have a block of 30 skeletons. We have 2 Necromancers, 2 units of Dire Wolves, and 30 Graveguard. We're taking the Lord of Nagashizar on the Vampire Lord, and the Ossific Diadem on the male Necromancer. The other Necromancer is female. It's a model from Raging Heroes. It's nice.
So this is my list. We've got 2 units of Bloodletters, 1 unit of 30 with the blue tongues, and 1 unit of 20 with the hot red tongues. These are the cool ones. We got 1 unit of Wrathmongers and 2 Bloodstokers in the back. The guy with the skull is going to have an artifact. We've got the Wrath of Khorne Bloodthirster. He's my general. Then we've got the
crew?
Gore Pilgrims. The crew. My friend has stolen my Slaughter Priest, so we will be using the Skull Taker model instead, because he's really cool and he's the same base size. So we got the Gore Pilgrims are 2 Slaughter Priests, the Blood Secretor, and 2 units of Blood Reavers with the -1 rend weapons, so they will not be re-rolling 1s to hit, and the Blood Warriors, and the Blood Warriors have the double axes. For my artifacts, I'm going to have the Brazen Rune, which will let me counter 1 spell at any range, as well as, oh god, I can't think of it right now, but it's an artifact.
Talisman of Burning Rage?
No, Talisman of Burning Rage is not on this list. He's going to have the artifact that within 8 inches of him, any unit within 8 inches can reroll 1s to hit, and if he makes a charge, they can also reroll 1s for wound rolls. And then finally, he's going to have the Immense Power command trait, and that'll give him +1 damage to all his melee attacks. Okay, so I deployed with my Reavers here so they could take this objective eventually, as well as screen my Blood Warriors and a little bit of these guys, my Wrathmongers. I put my Wrathmongers on this side of the field since most of his big monsters are on the left. He deployed his Skeletons on the right, so I put my Bloodletters over here since they have a high attack output and they're pretty consistent when they do damage. My Bloodthirster's right in the middle to support the Bloodletters, as well as choose which direction he wants to go, because he's pretty quick, and if you stick him in the middle, you can go wherever you want. Blood Reavers are over here on the right. The whole idea is to take the objective on the right, and for some reason I didn't put anyone on the objective in the back. I'll probably just throw a Bloodstoker over there at some point in time. So that's my deployment, and I think I'm going to win.
This is the Nagash deployment. We have a screen of Skeleton Warriors trying to take a Bloodletter charge with the Graveguard right behind them to follow up. We have the heroes in the back in support positions. Because he doesn't really have any shooting or deep strike, I'm not too worried about them. And then we have my usual flanking bit. I put Dire Wolves in front of the Morghast just as a charge screen, but Josh has decided to let me go first, so it doesn't look like I'm going to need that over there. So let's go into the first hero phase and see what happens. Oh, and I have a unit of Dire Wolves securing this objective back here. Legion hero phase, I'm going to use Manfred to cast Mystic Shield on the Morghast. I think that's what we'll do. So is he within 3 inches of that terrain?
The Arcane? Sure.
Yeah, he's barely in there. Angles and bases and whatnot. So I need a 5 to cast it.
You get it with your arcane terrain.
No, it needs a 6. It needs a 5 with the arcane terrain.
Oh, oh.
And he doesn't have his +1 because he hasn't killed anything.
Oh shit.
So that failed.
Like and
Failed me, Manfred.
like and subscribe if you want to watch Brian fail.
It's not like I have any other buffs really to cast. So, oh, you know what? He's going to cast his own spell, his Hand of Dust. Wait, do I have to target a unit, or can I just target a point? No, I have to target an enemy model with an 18. All right. Well, he's just going to suck this turn. That's okay. The Vampire Lord is going to use Inspiring Presence on. Let's not even point that. We're going to use.
I just cannot get a good view of this vampire. There she is, folks.
So the Vampire Lord is going to use her command ability on the Morghast. Why not?
All right.
This flank over here, I just touched my skeletons up a little bit because I'm pretty sure his Bloodletters are coming at my Graveguard, but I wanted to make sure that I'm within 6 inches of the objective to capture that this turn. And then the support heroes in the middle just kind of inched up a little bit. And then over here, the entire flank kind of pushed forward. I ran with my direwolves and I made a 15-inch move, and I'm still screening my important bits because these two did not run, but I'm pretty sure they're going to fail their charges, so I don't want to be counter-charged immediately if I do so. So let's start with the Morghast first, because if the Morghast fail their charge, I'm not putting Manfred in. So Morghast get 3d6 charges. They need like a 13.
10. Can they
10?
re-roll anything?
No rerolls. So they fail it. I will roll Manfred just. Yeah, what the hell? Manfred gets an
7.
That's an 8.
Oh, 8. Well, he needed a 9.
Yeah, so Manfred doesn't get there. So then it goes over to. So I score 3 points this turn for having 3 objectives. And then it goes into Josh's turn.
So this is a really weird scenario. I've never been in a situation where I'm going to get a turn 1 charge with Wrathmongers, but we're going to go for it. I'm going to try and get yeah, I'm just going to try and go for it over here. We're going to whip the Blood Warriors and the Wrathmongers, and then at least within 16 inches. Wow. Man, I really don't know what to do at that point. I guess I'll try and blood boil the wolves. So here we go. Oh, we get to re-roll that because of the battalion. Success, d6 mortal wounds. 5 on the wolves.
Okay, there are 6 up deathless minions because Manfred's right there. Saved 1.
So 2 die.
So 2 die.
And, oh, you get to remove 2. Because I have other abilities. I recommend. I'm going to do the same thing to this wolf unit again with my other. Okay, a success. Oof. And a 6. So 6 more mortal wounds to the poor wolves.
Saved none.
None.
So they're all
the
dead.
Unit. Well, this is looking really bad. I'll plant my banner. I'm going to give the Wrathmongers +1 to hit. Fail. Success. They have +1 to hit. I'll give the Blood Warriors +1 to hit. Success with a 6. So the Wrathmongers and the Blood Warriors each have Killing Frenzy. And the Wrath of Khorne Bloodthirster is going to use his command ability on himself. He doesn't care. Got a roll for befuddlement over there. The Blood Reavers, they are befuddled. The Blood Letters, they are not.
You got 2 units of Bloodletters there?
Yeah, this is 1 unit. This is the other. It cuts off right there.
Okay.
Okay, so I've moved all my guys. I've got my unit of 30 Bloodletters. I moved them toward the objective in the back so I could take that. They were befuddled, so I couldn't do anything. This unit of 20 Bloodletters has moved up 4 inches just outside the range of his skellies if they need to make a charge. The Bloodthirster has come down off of the stoop here. I've got my Bloodstokers up here so they can whip whatever unit they feel like whipping at any given point in time, so everyone's within 12 inches. I've moved my Slaughter Priests priests within within 16 inches of these Morghasts and the and what's his name, Manfred.
You've got nice priestesses.
Yep, these priestesses. These guys have both been whipped. They are a 4 away, a charge of 4 away from Manfred, a little further from the Morghast. The Bloodthirster is within 11 inches of both. He does have a range attack, which I will roll shortly. And the Blood Reavers have moved over onto the objective on the left, which way they will control at the end of my turn. Time to roll for shooting. I'm going to target Manfred because he rerolls all failed hits on heroes, and Manfred, I don't think Manfred has the Mystic Shield, right?
Nobody does. He failed it.
Oh, he failed it. Okay, so here we'll roll right in the center of the table. We're looking for a 3-up, and we're rerolling. Success, and we're looking for a 3-up to wound, but we're not rerolling this. And that's success. So go ahead and roll. It's -1 rend.
Okay, so he's got a 5-up save.
And this is 6 damage.
Saved
it. Alright, good. Alright, here we'll move right to charging. He does have a second range attack, but it is only 8 inches. We're going to go for the Blood Warriors first. We're looking for a 4. And we roll double ones. That's sad. Alright, we're going for the Wrathmongers. Oh, we got a 5, but this is cocked. So a 7 total. That's fine. They've each been given Killing Frenzy. So we're looking at 10-inch movement. I'm just going to plow right into everything. So it's my turn. I'm going to pile in an attack. I'm going to have 3 guys attack Manfred, and I'm going to have 2 guys attack the Morghasts. Because the leader is going into the Morghasts, there's going to be 11 attacks on the Morghasts, and it's going to be 15 attacks on Manfred. So first we'll roll Manfred. And these are 2s, re-rolling none. So we got all except for 1. And then 3s re-rolling 1s. Actually, am I re-rolling 1s? Nope. It's just that's like a very Khorne thing to do, right? Oh, they're not within range of the Bloodthirster, that's why. Alright, and then we're re-rolling 1s. Alright.
I thought you said you weren't rerolling 1s.
For wounds, I am. They are whipped to fury, but I wasn't re-rolling 1s to hit.
Oh.
So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, and 2 at -1.
So 12?
Yep.
Okay, so...
Wow. Really good.
Okay, so he missed.
Oh, there was a 4 in there. He got 4.
Yep, he got 4. So then we're going to do Deathless Minions.
Yep, picked up. You got 1 out there. So
One there. So now we're going to ignore the first one because of his Armor of Templehaw, so he's got 6 wounds.
Alright, and now we got to do 11 on the Morghast. So we're hitting on 2s. And we're wounding on 3s, but we're rerolling 1s on the wounds. Alright. So you got 8.
The wounds on 2s?
No, wounds on 3s.
Alright, one of those was a 2.
Oh, and 7. Yes, still -1. They're all -1, yep.
5-ups. Alright,
Save
save
1.
1. So now we're going to do our Deathless Minions. Save 1 more.
How many wounds each? 6?
They have 6 wounds each, so they're all still alive, but barely. Alright, so I'm piling in with the Morghasts because that's the surest way I have of making sure they all die. Now, when one of them dies, that means I get to attack myself or some bullshit like that. Since he gets to pick which unit attacks which, it doesn't really matter which I go first, because they might both die. We'll see.
I can only pick each model 1 time, though.
Okay, well, I mean, still.
That's alright. Let's see these dice.
Now, with the Wrathmongers, assuming I wipe them all off the table,
You do not.
I still get the extra attacks?
No.
Okay.
No, if you wipe the whole unit in one strike,
So then the attacks back that I do to myself will be less.
there'll be 1 less, yes.
Okay. So that's good, because right now they're getting, the Morghast are now getting 6 attacks each.
Yeah, that's very scary for you. I can imagine.
So lots of 3s. Or
Twos
not.
and 2s and 1s are nice. I like 2s and 1s.
Yeah, Morghast can't roll worth a damn. It's a really good thing they have a lot of dice.
Good thing I gave you all those extra attacks. Well, you've already wasted them.
Oh my god, the 1. Okay, so we have 7 that land.
And I get no save, so it's 3 damage apiece. There's only 5 models, and they're all going to die. So now I get to attack back with regular attacks because they will all be dead. I'm going to say that 1 guy will make Manfred attack, and 3 guys will make 3 of the Morghasts attack. They get to pile in, but I'm going to do them one at a time and figure it out as time goes on. Okay, so Manfred is just going to attack the hell out of himself. His first attack is 3s and 3s. So he fails 2. And 3s. We get 1 at -1, so go ahead and roll a save for that.
So 5 up.
Gets
Saved.
it. Okay. Then 2 attacks. These are 3s. And 3s. See how this works out? It's never that bad. Alright, and 4s. Oh, this is the dangerous one. These are the ebon claws. And 3s. Nothing! Manfred, you jerk!
This is just the first round.
And then we're gonna go with 5s.
6s are mortal.
6s are mortal wounds. None. But
1 damage.
1.
That's it. So
No
that's
rend.
No rend. So
4 up. He does 1 damage to himself unless he saves it on a 6. What an angel. 1 damage to himself. Well, that was a waste. So the first Morghast, how much? What are they? 4 attacks? 5 attacks each?
they're gonna be 5 now.
Well, they're 5 because they've been bonus from her.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 5 attacks. The first one is going to attack its own unit. So here we go. 3s and 3s, right?
Yeah. It's annoying that you roll better than I do with that.
1 at -2.
Okay, so a 6 up save. Nope.
And then you
So
got
3 damage. Nope.
I think I'll have... They're 2-inch range?
Yeah.
I'll have the next 2 pile into Manfred. So the first one, he'll pile in. He's within 2 inches. 5 attacks. Here we go. Alright, we got 3 successes, and then 3 more, -2. He gets no save, right? No,
6 up.
Yeah, 6 up. So 3 6-ups. Fails them all. 9 damage.
I have to roll like a champ, but I kind of doubt that will happen.
Nope.
He did
He did a lot.
save 3, but that was just enough to
Yeah.
kill him.
6 plus 7, 13. More than enough. I should have just killed him without. And then the final guy is going to attack his brother. Oh man, this is the savage attack. Oh, it's so sad.
Save
Save 1.
Save 1.
So you got 12 damage coming in.
Yep. No more death save because the hero's gone.
Oh boy.
So 1.
And
2.
And the last guy has 2 wounds.
Yep.
Alright, so that's 2 blood type points.
It basically wipes out that flank on my side.
I get 2 points this turn, right? Oh no, I took this back.
Right, so you get 2 points for that one, 2
And then-
points for, or 1 point for that
1
one
point
back
for
there.
that one.
So you get 3.
Okay. How you doing?
Battle shock. So they lost 3. They have a bravery of 10, I believe. So
They can't lose anything.
They can't lose. And then we roll for initiative.
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Oh,
Oh,
it's not
man.
worse. Well, here we go. We're gonna whip the bloodletters. We'll give the bloodletters run and charge. Plant my banner. I am within 16 inches of this unit with my slaughter priest. So for the first slaughter priest, we're trying to boil his blood. We succeed, and we do 2 mortal wounds. And he has no hero save, so that's 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he needs 2 more wounds to die. We got the other one. Success, and... No! Die! That's alright.
That's the worst I've ever seen you roll on those things.
Yeah, well, it happens sometimes. Every once in a blue moon, right? Okay, then in that case, we're going to go to whips. We're going to whip this unit of Bloodletters once, and we're going to whip the Bloodthirster once. We got to check to see if those guys are befuddled again. So we'll roll. Yes, they are. They're going to be befuddled for the rest of their lives. Fortunately, I moved the unit of 30 Bloodletters away from that objective. Do you have anyone like sitting out in the ether that you can like bring in?
No.
No? Okay. In that case, I'm going to go to movement and then to... Oh no, I got to pump up my Bloodletters with my Slaughter Priest. So first one, giving it +1 to hit. Failed, but I get my reroll. It's failed with a 3. Fortunately, I don't take mortal wounds. The second one failed and
That's
success. All right, so they do have 1 stack of Killing Frenzy, so they are mortal wounds on a 4. They are whipped to fury, and so is the Bloodthirster. Okay, Bloodthirster has an 8-inch range auto mortal wounding shooting attack. It's flaming fire breath. He's going to use it on the, what is it? Mortar? What the hell is it called? Morghast. Thanks, man. Alright, we're going to roll D3. It's 2. He has 5. Is that how many wounds does he have?
I think you have 1 left.
Oh, here you go. It's another blood type point. That's 3. Alright, time to make some charge rolls. Oh no, I got 1 more shooting attack. I'm gonna shoot at the grave. Well, what the hell? We'll shoot at the little skellies. You're gonna remove them over there from anyway. We're gonna shoot the grave guard. Ready? 3 up, 4, and a 1. Fails. Oh no, he's re-rolling wound rolls of 1 because he got whipped. Success! Hitting the grave guard, -1 rend.
So 6 up save.
He does not save it. It's
Nope.
6 wounds.
Okay, so they're gonna get 2 6-up saves, 1 for Deathless Minions, 1 for the artifact. So 6s. Whole lot of 5s, doesn't help.
Alright, so 6 on the graveyard.
Not quite yet.
Oh yeah, they get 2.
4 on the graveyard.
Oh shit. Oh, 2 6s. I thought one of those was a 9.
In your face, you might as well throw in the towel, Josh.
I thought one was a 9.
But you might as well just
Yeah.
call it.
Guess it's a 6+. It was a 9.
I'd say flip the table, but it's your house to be your mess to deal with.
Alright. Time to go charges. We got the Bloodthirster. He's gonna try and charge. He gets an 11. +3. How far can he go? +3 is 14 inches. Man, he's gonna go right behind them. Boom.
I feel like maybe just a really deep, fluttery sound.
Alright, now the blood letters. A 1 and a 6, that's a 7 +3, so that's a 10. Yeah, they're all in there. So I'm just gonna pile them all in. We'll come back. I'm going to attack with the Bloodthirster first. He's hitting on 3s, rerolling 1 because of his artifact. And he's wounding on 2s, rerolling 1s because of the Bloodthirster whipping him to fury. Alright, so let's roll these dice.
What are you attacking?
The Graveguard.
Okay.
So we completely missed 1. And so we missed 2. We have 5 going in. And 5 attacks at -2 rend.
So there's no save.
No save, and they're D3 +1 damage each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 10, 11 plus, so 16 wounds.
Okay, so move the 6s. And so I saved 3.
So 13.
13 go away. So I'm piling in with my skeletons because if I don't get hits off with them, they're all just going to be gone in the next activation. So they have 3 attacks each because it's a unit of 30, and then an additional attack each because they're within range of my general. So they're going to get 4 attacks each, so there's going to be 65 attacks total because one of them is the boss. So I'm going to roll 34 and then 35. And these are going to be 4s to hit because they have spears and they're within 1 of the general. Within 8 inch of the general. Okay. 4s to hit, or 4s to wound.
Oh, so
far
9?
so far there's 8.
You sure? I thought there was 9.
1 was a 1.
Oh, okay. So 8? Then the next 30?
4s. 8 so far.
Well, this looks like a good roll.
Well, if it's a good roll on the hit, then I'll flub the wound roll. That's how that works. Statistics, everybody.
With that attitude. Watch this. See that? It's magic. It was pretty statistic.
So that's
So you had 8 before.
right. 8, 10, 15, 20, 22 total saves to make.
Perfectly statistically accurate. No, actually, it's a little higher because I thought it was going to be
It's 2
15.
over high.
No, it's much higher than 2 over. He was a 25% chance, and you went 7 above. That was really good. All right.
It was the hand waving.
Yeah, it was the hand waving I did. I cursed myself. All right, so here's the first 10. We're looking for, just dropped to 2. We're looking for 5 ups. We save 1, and then the next 10, and then we'll do 2. That was a better roll. So far we've saved 5. Nope. So 12 die. And we attack back. So we've got 17 attacks with the Bloodletters. It's 3s and 3s now. We're mortal wounds on a 5. We only have the bonus to hit with the 1 single killing frenzy, but we do have rerolls of 1 of hit and wound between the Bloodthirster's artifact and Whip to Fury. So these are 1s. We're gonna reroll those. These are mortal wounds. 2s are bad. That was a 3. These are going to be regular wounds. 2 more mortals. And regular wounds for the 3s. Rerolling 1s. Oh, 4 regular wounds. And 8 mortals.
Is that the sum total of all your attacks?
Yeah.
Okay. As the Bloodletters have a rend of 1, I don't get my shield save, so the skeletons don't have a save against -1 rend. So it's all just going to be 12 deathless minions, 6 up, and not a single one of them. That's terrible.
Sad.
And then the Ossific Diadem.
Let's try that again. Perfect.
So there's 2 saves, so 10 skeletons go away. So I piled in with the Graveguard. Because of the closest model thing, only 2 are going to get into the Bloodletters, and 9 are getting into the Bloodthirster. The 2 against the Bloodletters, one of them is the boss to get 3 attacks each, so it's going to be a total of 7 attacks, hitting on 3s and wounding on 3s. No 6s there, but and only 2 wounds. That's yeah. We need the hand waving.
6s.
So that's just 2 damage.
1. And this, yeah, we'll go with that guy.
Okay. And then 9 times 3 is 27.
I'm nervous. He's only got 14 wounds. This is close.
Threes to hit.
Ooh.
Threes to wound. 1, 6.
Well, he's not gonna die. So how many? Here's the 6. 5 up.
Save.
Saved.
So there's 8 total more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Right, here we go. Oh man, that was sad. Alright, well he takes 7 wounds.
Alright, so I'll pile it in with the Necromancer.
Yep.
Because again, he never does anything. So 1 attack at a 4 to hit. Oh, it actually hits. I have never gotten farther than this, so I have to look it up.
It's Christmas!
3 to wound. No, of course.
No, never mind. It's not.
Nagash loves being this side now.
You got too excited, he shrank back.
Yep, that's right. The dice gods really just don't appreciate when I'm anything but salty.
You're just like, wait, am I allowed to do this? Hold on.
Okay, so Vampire Lord, 4 attacks, 3s to hit. They all hit. 3s to wound. 1 wound.
Okay.
Minus 1 rend.
5 up. No.
D3 damage. 3 damage.
Okay, put him on there.
10.
He's at 10. Okay. 14.
That's the,
We almost forgot Battle Shock. I don't take any, so it's not a big deal. But Brian does.
Alright, so I lost 15 Graveguard. So it's a 1. Plus 15 is 16. There is 10 left.
So you have an 11.
5 more go away.
Yep. And then your Skellies, they lost a total of 10. So they have a 12.
Yeah.
Oof.
5 plus 12.
So 3 models.
17. That's the turn. Right?
And it's gonna be yours next. I score 2.
So my turn, we're going to start the turn with our resummons. There's 2 grave sites here, there's 1 there, and there's 1 there. I don't think that's going to be in range to do me any good this turn, but
This one might be, you just gotta measure it. Is it within 9?
it's not within 9 of the grave guard, so I'm going to do the grave guard first, because I don't really care about the skeletons. So, alright, so we're going to do 2 grave sites right now, D3 each. So there's going to be 6 models back. What I'll do is
Throw the towel, Josh.
snake in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe this way, 4, 6. I still don't think that's going to be enough to get.
Nope. But you do have this one, I think. Here.
And I'm in range of that one.
So go ahead.
We're going to get
3
3 more
more.
models back.
That'll put you in range. Just roll the next one.
So, 2, 3, and the next one, 2 more models back.
And then you got your heroes.
Yep. So, the grave guard more than I need the skeletons. So 3 heroes are in range. We're just going to roll 3d3. We're all going to go into the grave guard. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more.
Got it.
Grand Host. So each summonable unit on a 5 up gets D3 more back. So
Okay.
Grave Guard, nope. Skeletons,
Oh.
nope.
Okay.
Then the Vampire Lord is going to use. Ooh, this is a tricky one. I'm going to use Inspiring Presence on the Grave Guard.
Make sure see if you're in 30 inches of the Bloodsecrator.
What difference does that make?
It'll force you to re-roll it if you succeed.
Inspiring Presence isn't a roll.
Oh, I'm thinking of Mystic Shield. My bad.
But yes.
Derp.
Making up rules for things that don't have rules.
Are they all?
Yeah, they're all there. So,
Okay.
she is going to cast Soul Pike on these guys here.
Okay, what's that do?
You roll a dice for the result of your charge.
Okay.
Each 5 or 6 is mortal wound. I believe I need a 7 to cast it. So the arcane terrain is right there. So we need a 6.
6. Nope.
Nope. All right. So I'm going to use him to cast Dance Macabre on the Graveguard. Need a 5.
Reroll
That
it.
goes off. And I need a 5. That goes off. So the Graveguard are piling in twice.
I'm gonna try and cancel it with the Bloodthirster. He gets +2. Yep.
Right. And then we're going to cast Fading Vigor on these guys there.
Okay. What's that do?
So that goes off, and that goes off twice.
I'm gonna cancel it with my my Brazen Room.
Khorne, everybody! Chaos privilege. Okay, so I think that then is my hero phase. Yeah, I'm going to retreat the Necromancer.
Okay.
Well, he's kind of locked in there. Can't fly. But the Necromancer, the Vampire Lord can retreat. And she'll just kind of go up here. Alright, so I'm piling with the Graveguard. About half the units going into the remaining Bloodletters, and about half into the Bloodthirster. So we'll start with 20 dice for Bloodletters. Still hitting on 3s.
Yeah, unless this is a catastrophic fail, you are definitely wiping the unit.
3s. Oh, and this time we're getting 6s.
So I'll roll the 3 6s. So I need.
-1s.
I save all one, and then
Do you have a 4-up save right now?
yeah, I have 5. Oh no, I don't. I've saved 1.
So you take 6 damage. That's the unit.
Well, I saved 1 out of 3, so that's 4 wounds.
Oh, right.
And then these next 3, I fail all. That's all. They're all dead. Okay.
And then on the Bloodthirster, he's only got 4 wounds left, so again, the first 20 here. I need these 6s on the next roll. No 6s.
What?
This is
That's abysmal.
amazing.
So how many was that? 20?
Exactly 4 wounds. This is 20.
I fail them all anyway, so he's dead. Alright, so that is the, that's gonna be the whole turn. I'll pull those models,
pretty
I'll
much.
get 2 blood type points, and then we'll roll for turn.
So I get 2 points.
Alright. No one takes any battle shock. I got 5 blood type points, so you roll for turn. I got a 2.
I got a 6.
Okay, so you will get to go first. Because we both have a bit, like, I have to use my blood type points at the beginning of his hero phase, and he has to use his summoning points at the beginning of his hero phase. It is his turn, and the rules say that if abilities would resolve at the same time, his would happen first. So go ahead and do your summoning, and then I'll decide to do blood tithe.
The Deathly Invocations work the same way, so it's at the start of the hero phase.
Right, that's what I'm talking about. So do all the return to the battlefield stuff.
So I'm going to do 1 gravesite, this gravesite here, for the Graveguard, because I only need 2 back.
And they get it?
Get them. We're going to snake them over this way.
Okay.
And so the skeletons, we're going to do these 2 gravesites for the skeletons. The skeletons are going to get 4 models back. And I'm going to sneak 1 over there, and the rest are going to go up here.
This just became a 1,000 point game.
You really did.
And then so for this gravesite on those skeletons, they're going to get 1 more back. And this gravesite.
Yep.
No, I already did this gravesite, didn't I? Because I got 4 back that one time. So Deathly Invocations. The range of the Vampire Lord is 12 inches. So all 3 heroes are going to go into the skeletons for
Sure.
their Deathly Invocations. And the skeletons are going to get 3, 6, 7 more dudes back.
That was 3, 6, 7, 8. No, that was just 6. It was a 3, a 4, and a 2, or a 6, a 4, and a 2. So that's if it's D3.
4, 2.
Yeah, it's 6, not 8.
Or 7. Okay.
6, 4, 2 is 6, not 7.
I love how this course has been a slow inch. I think it just,
That is what it is to face death, just the slow inching.
no, like this specific part of the battle has just been like, I'm gonna get you. No, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
All right.
Now you do your best.
So because he got the double turn, I have moved my blood letters back into more of a defensive position to avoid his massive unit of dudes.
Khorne is notoriously defensive.
Okay, so I'm going to use this Necromancer to cast Dance Macabre on the Graveyard. I need a 5. I get it.
Reroll.
I need a 5, and I get it.
Okay.
So the Graveguard are piling it twice. I'm going to use this Necromancer to cast Mystic Shield on the Graveyard. I need a 6. I get it. And I need a 6. I do not get it. And we're going to use her to cast Soul Pike on the
Blood Warriors.
Blood Warriors.
Yep.
Do I want to do that, or do I want to? Yeah, she doesn't have much of a choice. Nothing else is in range. So Soul.
What's the soul plate cast on 6? With Arcane?
Yeah, I think so, but I don't really intend for them to charge. I intend for these guys to charge them.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to cast Arcane Bolt on them instead.
Okay.
I need a 4 because of Mystic Terrain, and a 4, that goes off. So the Blood Warriors are going to take 3 mortal wounds.
1 Blood Warrior.
Yeah, they're 3 of these, right?
Yep. And a wound.
And then I will go into, we are going to use Inspiring Presence again on the Graveguard,
Sure.
because I don't really anticipate needing that many attacks. So my movement phase, I've brought both my heroes up forward. Now they're both in range of the Slaughter Priest now, which Josh has reminded me I always forget. I didn't forget this time, but I'm hoping that because right now he's spoiled for targets, he makes the wrong decision. I've moved all my Graveguard up. I'm going to push them this way, and I've moved my skeletons up. I only moved them. I'm half tempted to make a charge. If I can get a big enough charge, I can actually make a decent screen that delays him getting this objective by another turn or so. So let me roll some charges and let's see what happens. So I'll go with the Graveguard first. Graveguard.
Oh.
They have a musician, so they get an automatic 6.
They do. Okay.
It's not going to do me too much good.
Hell, it'll get you there.
It'll get me there. And then the skeletons, again, they have the same musician, so it's automatic 6, but if I get a 7, well then maybe I can do something. It'll get them in there, and hopefully I can move these guys up 7 as well.
Alright.
And I moved this Necromancer, I beelined over here, just so she can continue to provide the death save over there.
Okay. We'll go ahead and... Oh, you want to charge her yet, or no?
No, I do not.
Okay. Alright.
Alright, so we've made our charges this way. That, as Josh was foreseeing, there's really not that many that are going to get in there, but they could do some damage. And the skeletons, I did charge them that way, and they do now make a nice little screen there. And they get some free hits on the Blood Reavers, which are just befuddled.
Yep.
Can't even be activated this turn. I also just realized I moved out of my grave sites, but I'm still within range. So
We're still within range of 2.
3 of them, actually.
Or 3.
9 inches. Sometimes 9 inches is longer than you think. Sometimes it's not enough.
Yeah, well...
That's what she said.
That's
Very
what she
specific
said.
industry.
Welcome to the world of Age of Sigmar.
So I will pile in with.
You sure there's no slash?
I'm gonna pile in with the Graveyard first. So I gotta get 5 into the Blood Warriors there. We get 3 attacks each, plus 1 for the boss, so that's 16. Hitting on 3s. This is much better rolling. And wounding on 3s. Okay, so that's 1, 6, 2 6s. So 2 6s and 5 regulars.
So these are the 2 6s. Saved 1, so that's 2 wounds so far. And then we're looking at 5 regulars. So saved 2 and take. So this is a total of 5 damage. So 3 are gonna die. I will pick this guy in the back, so he'll pile in there. And then I will pick. Let's go with this guy. And where's your measurement thing? I have to see if this guy is within 4. And he is. Yes, he's within 4 inches. So I'm gonna pick him as well. So he's gonna die. No, that he had a wound. So
Okay.
that was
5
killing. Yep, killing 3 guys. So I'll pile in and make my attacks. 3 attacks per guy. 3s and 4s. All right, so 3 go in, no rend.
Okay, so Mystic Shield failed the second time, right? So they don't have it. So 5 ups. That was God.
What was that roll?
Nope, no saves there. So it's 1 damage each.
Yep.
So for Deathless Minions, nothing, and the artifact, nothing. So 3 go away.
So these are the regular attacks. 3s, rerolling 1s. And then 4s. There you go.
7. Let's roll these.
7 for 5s. Wow, good roll.
Alright, so I missed 3. So we're gonna do Deathless Minions and Diadem. So 2 more go away.
And then we get the big guy. This is 3s. And 3s. So 3, these are neg 1 and 2 damage each.
So 6 up saves. None. So we're gonna roll none. And none.
So 6 and 9 total.
Okay, skeletons have piled in, again kind of creeping up the screen. I did tie up the bloodletters, so they're going to be able to attack back, but that's okay because then it will force them to retreat next turn if they want to. So I'm going to get 9 into the Blood Reavers because they have 2-inch reach. Hero's still back there within range, so it's 4s to hit. Going to be 6 hits.
They only have
no rend.
They have a 6 up save. Save 2, so 4 die. So we got 9 guys piling in, and we're gonna make 18 attacks. We're not re-rolling anything because there's no heroes
And then you have no buffs to hit.
and
so
no buffs. So, well, we got +1 built in, so it's 3s and 3s.
Is that just because of unit size?
Yeah, units greater than 20. So still a pretty savage hit.
Don't you do?
10 at -1. Oh yeah.
You,
Yeah, but you don't get a save anyway. So anyone.
yeah, you're right.
Who cares? 10 at -1. So you're just looking at your death saves, right?
Yep. You only get 1 because the artifact's over here.
So
And continue with my streak of not making a single one of these.
10 die.
10
And
die!
they go below 20.
Alright, so Grave Guards have Dance Macabre on them, so I piled in again. This time most of them are getting in here. I'm going to get 46 attacks. We'll do it in rounds, 2 rounds of 23.
Just needs to deal 10 wounds. You flip that 5 in the middle. It was a 2. Yep, that one. It was a 2. I can always go back to the camera.
I'm just light on the 6s this game.
Alright, so the 1/6. It's not saved, so that's 2 wounds. That's going to be 1 guy dead. And then how many others?
10 more.
Here's 5. Saved all but 2. That's 2 guys dead. And saved, so 3.5 total so far. Yeah, they're slow, but they deal some serious damage.
You're not going to fully buff.
I wonder what it's like to have slow melee units that do tons of damage.
So it's 2 6s.
Alright, we'll roll those first. Neither saved, so that's 4 more wounds. That's
10 more saves.
So the first 5. They're all dead. That's it. Because I just needed 1 more to wipe the unit. Alright, I'll make all my attacks back. We're rolling 15 dice for the regular attacks. Rerolling these ones. Move these aside. All these wonderful successes. Work over 4s. Wow, that was really good. I couldn't ask for better there. That was a nice roll. 10. 10 out of 15. And these are no rent.
So 5 ups.
Ooh, nice rolling.
Okay. And then we'll do my Deathless Minions. Continuing my streak. And artifact. Nothing. So 5 dudes.
And then the big boss, he has 4 attacks because Bloodsecrator, 3 hit, and 1 wound, neg 1 rent.
So 6 up save.
Oh, 2
Nope.
wounds.
Death save. Ooh, I got 1.
So that's a total of 6 guys dying.
Yep, 6 guys dead.
And I get 1 blood type one.
So the Graveguard lost quite a bit this turn, but that's why I used Inspiring Presence on them, so they'll survive, at least for now. Skeletons lost 10 guys, so 3 plus 10 is 13, minus 11 is 2 more dead.
So, we're in kind of a pickle here. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is each of my Bloodsoakers are going to whip themselves, a little masochistic here. And then I am going to use my Slaughter Priests to first try and do d6 mortal wounds through these Graveguard. So we got 1 hit. We're doing 6 mortal wounds. So, you want to roll the...
No, just roll your second one.
Alright, second one is going to be a 3, that's a fail, and a 4, that's a success, and 5. So 11 mortal wounds. Alright, well, that's really lucky.
No, it's not. You roll it every time. That's not lucky.
That was extremely lucky.
So 6s.
Got 2,
Ooh,
3.
I broke my streak in a spectacular fashion. And 6s, not
None.
so much.
So
that's
8.
8 dudes going away.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay. Then the Slaughter Priests are going to pray. Well, he'll plant his banner, like always. They're going to pray and try to give the top Slaughter Priest, Bloodsoaker +1 to hit. And they fail, but I get a reroll. Oh, d6 mortal wounds to the regular one. 1 mortal wound to this guy.
He meant D3, folks.
Yeah, d3. And then this guy is going to get targeted +1 hit. It succeeds. He has Killing Frenzy. Of course, I don't know where the thing is. We'll just pretend he's furious. And that's the extent of my hero phase. Charge is going to be with the Slaughter Priest that looks like the Skull Taker. I get a 6. You know what, I'm just going to end him right here. Clink. The next one I'm going to charge with are these guys. They fail.
The next guy I'm going to charge with is the other Slaughter Priest. He gets a 5. He's in there. Alright, the next guys I'm going to charge with are these two over here. I'm going to go with this Bloodstoker here. They have +3 right now. They get a 9. And a 9 plus 3 is 12, so he's just going to go across. And then this guy is going to charge them. He has a +1. Or he's got +3. He's furious, this one over here. And nobody else. That's it. That's the extent of the charges. I'm going to go into making attacks. The first person I'm going to make attacks with is this Bloodstoker right here. He has +1 to hit right now and rerolling wound rolls of 1. He's got 4 attacks. These are 3s, rerolling 1s. So that's 2. And then again 3s. Oh wait, no, not 3s, rerolling 1s. So one of those goes away. It was just 2s. It was a 2-up. So the 2s did not fail. Alright, and then these are 3s, rerolling 1s. Alright, so 2 at no rend. So you need 2.
So 5 ups. Nope.
Death saves.
Deathless minions. Nope. And the artifact. Nope.
And then his other attack is 3s and 4s, but it's 2s and 4s rerolling 1s. So 2s and 1 attack with no rend.
5s. Saved. So one guy's still alive.
That's alright, I got 2 more coming at you.
I'll get my attack in with my 1 graveyard.
Alright, 3 attacks. He's not the boss.
Yeah. Probably the closest. So on your Bloodstoker, because that's the only one in range. Wow. 1 hit. There's
Alright.
1 wound.
6 up, he's at a 5 up save. Nothing.
So you get 1 damage. So useful.
I guess I will pile in with these Reavers over here.
Did you roll your for mystical for that?
Oh no, I didn't. Let's roll the mystical for both units. So first, the Reavers. They are fine. And the Bloodletters,
Reroll that.
safe. 12 attacks with the Reavers. Rerolling failed wounds. 4s. And 4s rerolling. So 2.
But I don't really get a save because it's -1.
Yeah,
so.
it's -1. So then it's just 1 damage each.
Okay, but I do get Deathless Minions still because there is a hero there. Nope, 2 go away. So they can't pile in right now because they are so far out of coherency because they got decimated last turn. So the 5 get to go into the Reavers. They only get 1 attack each at this point. So 4s to hit. And 1 wound. That's 1. No rend. Failed it.
Okay.
1 dies.
Oops. Ow. Take away him.
And then 1
Or
guy
rather,
is going to go into
this
your
dude.
Bloodstoker.
Put him back. Yep.
Hit.
Ooh, he hits.
No wounds.
I know I didn't say it in the beginning, but he is supposed to be modeled with a blood-bathed axe, unfortunately. So I'm just gonna make the attacks with that. We're looking for 4s. Got 2, 3 actually, and then we're looking for 3s. 2. No rend. These are 2 damage apiece. 2 5 ups.
5 ups. Nope.
Neither. Now you gotta do 4.
Death saves. Nope.
Come on, not Yahtzee!
Anybody ever roll 4 6s?
No.
We've actually seen it happen on the channel.
Yeah, we have seen it.
Hi, Ray.
We got it. Blood type point. Yes. He's got 3s and 3s rerolling 1s. So 3 attacks at no rend. Here, I'll roll the second group. 3s. And then 4s rerolling 1s. Alright, so 4 going through no rend, 1 damage each.
Okay, so is it going to get a 5-up save because of their shields?
Yep.
Saved.
It was 4 total.
Right, so we'll roll another one.
Yep.
So
saved.
that one.
So
So
you get
2 go through. So a death save. No, so 2 die.
God, those Bloodsoakers. They always are way better than I expect. Letters are re-rolling nothing except for wound rolls. So 3 ups. That's a mortal wound. And that's a wound. So 1 wound at -1 and 1 mortal wound. I think that's the same for you.
Yeah, so there's just going to be the death saves. And make none of them, so 2 more die.
Damn.
And that's the...
The Bloodstoker did more damage than 30 Bloodletters.
Right, so the skeletons lost 6 this turn. They still have a bravery of 11, so 3 plus 6 is 9, they're fine.
Okay, and I got 1 blood hive point. So now we roll for turn.
Is it not your turn now?
No, that was my turn.
It was?
That was bottom. Yeah, that was the turn bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How many points did you get, Josh?
2. So we're each tied right now.
Yep, 7%.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yes! Yes! Khorne is blessing me.
So these guys are going to try and give the Blood Reavers +1 to hit. So the first attempt is a 3 that fails. The second attempt is a 2 that also fails. So that guy failed. And you know what's smart is before I do that, I'm going to try and kill her. So I'm going to boil... Actually, I'm going to boil this guy's blood twice. So failed and succeeded and 2 more wounds on the little creeper around the corner. He saved 1. Right, and the second guy is going to attempt it again. 6. A 5 mortal wounds on your creeper. What is it, Necromancer?
Yeah.
Jeez. Guy's unkillable.
He's got 4 wounds.
Isn't he a 5 wound model?
Yep.
What the hell? Alright then. The second attempt is going to be to give them +1 to hit again. It succeeds. They do. They are furious. Oh, that's yours. He'll whip them. I measured. He's within 12 inches of this loser. They're good. This guy is going to whip himself. The Bloodletters are going to see if they're befuddled, and they are not. The Blood Reavers are going to see if they're befuddled, and they are not. Wow, I'm wasting all my 6s. I'm going to drop my banner, and, oh yeah, this guy, oh, he whipped them. Yeah, that's everything. Alright, cool. So I got really lucky with the double turn. First people that are going to attack are these Blood Reavers, where the Vampire Lord is. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 guys attacking. It's a total of 17 rerolls of. They're hitting on 3s because they are furious and they're whipped to fury. They actually got Killing Frenzy, but yeah. So 17, 18. No, it's 17. 8 times 2 plus 1. All right, cool. 3s. And 4s rerolling 1. Wow, that was lucky. Oh, that's a 3. Alright, 6, -1.
Okay, she's got a 4-up save, so 5 ups. Saved 1, so she's dead.
She is a death save.
Oh yeah. You mean the thing that never works?
Except now.
Did Joseph get the artifact save?
No, because she's not death rattle. Okay.
How damn she lives.
So this is a situation where I have to figure out. Well, I'm going to assume that all my units are going to die in this combat round. So who can I attack back with that does the most damage? The Necromancer. I've played 8, 9 games with him. Never done any damage. He's only got 1 wound left, so I'm not worried about him. And his D3 damage couldn't kill one of these guys anyway. So I'm going to attack with these skeletons. Because he was kind enough to pile in with a couple of his Bloodletters, I now have 5 in range of the Bloodletters. I'm going to put 1 into the Blood Reavers and 1 into the Bloodstoker. So the 5 on the Bloodletters, 4s to hits,
Wow.
and 4s to wounds. Nothing. And the one into the Bloodstoker hit.
Wow.
Nothing. One of the Blood Reavers hit. And wound.
They really hate those Blood Reavers.
And he saved.
No, I didn't.
Oh, it's a 6-up save, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're not covered. So one more Blood Reaver.
One more poor Blood Reaver going away. I guess it's time to gang up on that Necromancer. Going for the Necromancer with the Bloodstoker. 3s and 3s. Got no rerolls right now. So that's 1, and then 3s and 4s. So 3 total hits at neg nothing.
Okay, so he's got 6-up natural save. Nope. And then 6-up deathless minion save. Saved 1, but that's still enough to kill him.
I have 3 blood type points.
And then I will go back with the Vampire Lord.
This is it. This is the last stand.
Okay, so we're going to get 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. Wow. Wounding on 3s. She's lost her will to fight.
12 bloodletters crashing into those, the skeletons for like the 3rd time in a row. We're still going 3s and 3s, re-rolling wound rolls. Oh, what a crap roll. This is the first 12. 3. Oh, those, wait. Shoot. I think there were more wounds. But it doesn't matter because these are all regular wounds and you have no save anyway. So that's 4 so far. Keep forgetting about their mortal wounds. There's 1 mortal wound. Alright. So a total of 7 more. 11 coming in. Statistically average. Exactly 50%. Actually, it should have been more than 50% because I had re-rolling. I had a bad roll.
6s! There's a couple.
Wow. Pretty good. Did I get 1 more? Or
No, because that's he's dead
Oh.
across the field. So that's 5, 8. 8 dead.
Okay. Did the Bloodstoker whip him? Yeah, that one did. Alright, so this Bloodstoker being whipped and furious. 3s and 3s. Was successful. So 2 so far, and then 4s rerolling 1s. Yay! 5 total. Neg nothing. So you didn't give a 5-up save.
Yep. So 5-up save because of their crypt shields. Save
Wow.
3.
That was awesome.
And then 2 more. Nope. So 2 more die.
That's a blood type point. Yeah! I have 4 right now. Oh, 4. Oh, I have 2 points this turn. And it will go to Brian's turn, and I have to figure out if I want to use blood type points. Alright, so since I have 3 blood type points and they are whipped to fury, I'm gonna make a run roll with them to run back to the objective so that he can't get it. Yes. That's 3 plus 1 plus 3 plus 6. That's 13.
So at this point, then I would just concede the game. If there's no way I can win.
Alright, that was an excellent game for Khorne. I thought he had me for a second there, but that excellent double turn, he wiped out my Bloodthirster and my Bloodletters, and I think that was a huge mistake on my part. I probably should have just went straight for his heroes, but instead I decided to attack his Graveguard, and I underestimated the amount of damage I would do to them and the amount of damage they would take from Battle Shock, and the whole unit got restored. It was a huge waste of my time. I should have just took out his heroes. Let's see, I think, yeah, that's about it. All the other moves I made were pretty good. Especially that early move with the Wrathmongers. Usually I don't get to use them as well, but against big units, all in one big fat group, that was excellent.
So that was probably one of the better games I've had against Josh. Most of the times I've done good things against Josh are memorable. I remember a Hail Mary charge with some brutes onto his skull cannon that surprised everybody. I remember a time in Skaven where his unit of Blood Warriors in front of his entire army was befuddled for 4 turns in a row. That was really great for me. And this game was close. I didn't have to rely on shenanigans or luck. It was still a close game, which again just leads credence to my idea that this is probably one of the better lists I've come up with. Yeah, this was a good game. I'm glad I played it, and we'll see you in a couple weeks.